What's up, guys? It's time for round one with CJ, and today we're going to talk about the 2024 election and how, as of right now, according to polling, Donald J. Trump is the favorite to win the presidency. Oh, it's a disaster. So let's start the clock without further ado. So, according to polling, as of late, it looks like Donald Trump is the favorite to win the White House again. And it has Democrats in a panic. They're in a panic right now for several reasons. One of the reasons is, as we all have eyes, Joe Biden is super old. The dude's like 137 years old. And they need him to hold on to one more term because they believe that he is the only person who has a chance to beat Donald Trump. And I don't even think that's true anymore. He did defeat Trump, but that's because COVID was happening and Biden didn't come through on about 8% of his campaign promises and show everyone that he's not going to, be very much different from Trump. Not to mention, you add to that the Republicans when they're added gerrymandering on top of the voting restriction laws. There's going to be a red wave coming regardless. And we saw it in the Virginia race and we saw it around the country in a micro scale already. So the big red wave is coming, and they don't feel like Kamala Harris or Joe Biden could withstand that. And they're right. And the polls reflect that. And also, they're looking at Mayor Pete. Right now, I saw a story today talking about a unity primary ticket with Kamala Harris and Mayor Pete teaming up if Joe Biden can't, survive until the next election. And if that happens, mark my words that the Democrats will get a historic ass whooping. It'll be a curb stomping. It will be unlike anything you've ever seen. Because Mayor Pete and Kamala Harris, if they run together, they're running straight on wokeness. They're going to run on anti-Trumpness and they're going to run on wokeness and diversity. And people aren't going to buy it. And I saw other people talking about maybe AOC can run. AOC is not that popular actually in the mainstream. One is because you can say it's because of a lot of unfair and smears and unfair media attacks, but especially from the right. But those Republicans, yeah, they hit her nonstop constantly with just ridiculous stuff. I mean, the people on the right probably think she's like a witch or a gypsy or something, but it's kind of ridiculous. But even in terms of the left, AOC has let down a lot of people on the left, and they don't really believe in her as much as they did maybe a couple of years ago. So I don't think she would be a strong choice, honestly. Even though out of anyone they float, she would probably be the most progressive option. So I guess, but they would never allow that to happen anyway. We saw what happened to Bernie and how the Democrats are going to react to anyone even slightly progressive or anyone who embraces popular ideas. So they're kind of stuck. If they're running with Mayor Pete and maybe Elizabeth Warren or somebody, it's not going to work. And people need to brace themselves. They're not accepting this fact because it's such a ridiculous, and we are so tired of it. But Trump could be back in the White House, and if it's not Trump, it's going to be Ron DeSantis, it's going to be Tim Scott, it's going to be somebody else with that ideology that's in there. So brace yourself. I don't want to be right about this, but it looks like I'm on track to be right again, unfortunately.